So tell me about your car. How long have you been working on it?
Oh, it's a 1956 Chevrolet. I've had it for about 7 years. I had one new, so I had to have another one. And it's been mildly customized. I've done a little work, different transmission with an overdrive, and it's a large size motor, so it's a lot of horsepower. The black cherry, as you can see, customized slightly, and I really like it. I have a lot of fun with it.
Have you done anything special with the interior?
Well, I've put a different radio in it. It's kind of hard to fix the old radios to modern, so the best thing to do is to put a new radio in them. And I see this one had a lot of gauges. Over winter I'm going to modernize that a little bit, put it all in the old dash again, and clean up the dash a little bit. Get rid of the extra gauges that I don't need. So, yes, it's pretty much looked the way they did then. This is the cheap, or the middle model of the Chevrolet made. This is the 210. They made a Bel Air and a 150. So this is the in-between model.
What all have you done to the engine? Obviously, that's not.
I haven't touched the engine any. It came this way when I bought it. It's bigger than the original motor. The original motor was just a 283. This is probably a 350 cubic inch. In doing so, you have to put an electric fan on them because they sometimes need to have more air run through them if you're running at a slow speed. So it's been customized. It's got a different exhaust system than stock. These are called headers.
So obviously they didn't have electric fans when this was stock.
No, yeah, they might have on the big racers that they use in the salt flats. They probably had a lot of electric fans and stuff. They did that then, so they didn't rob horsepower from the motor. Anytime you ran a fan in the air, you took horsepower to run it. Electric one, you don't. It runs on electricity and you rob no horsepower.
Sure. So when you bought it, was it somebody who was already in the process of restoring it? Or?
Yeah, it was pretty much this way, but I think it was used in the drag strips in Missouri because it had a really fast get to 80 miles an hour quick. And but then it was all done. Now with the change of transmissions, it'll get off cruise with the rest of them.
And without any police seeing this video, how fast have you had it?
Oh, I've only had it up to about 90.
Oh, okay.
But there was more there. I could feel more.
What made you decide to, other than the fact that you had one when it was new, what made you decide to get into custom cars?
Well, I started on the first one. I customized that pretty much the same way this is, except it was a different color, green and white. And when my brother heard that, he knew the other car, and he said, "Are you going to paint it green and white?" And I said, "No, the police are still looking for that car, so I'm not going to. I'll go to a different color." My boy suggested this one, and I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. That'd be a nice color. But dark colors are awfully hard to. You got to have a nice, perfect car to have a dark color. So
I suppose with the dark color, they show up every ding and dent.
Yep, and every little ripple down the side, you'll see it, and everything got to be straight in line. And I notice these aren't. So.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it could be just shape or how the door is there. Yeah, it's. I've had fun with it. Hope to have a little more.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So have you won any prizes with it at the car shows? Or?
Oh yeah. She's taken, I don't know, half a dozen trophies. If you go to one expecting to win a trophy, you're going to come home brokenhearted. You just don't. Most of them are political things. bring all their friends and vote for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So, the ones that you've won the trophies at were not around here, or were they?
Oh yeah, they were over in Duelm. I got one with it, and Rock Creek. There was one there. Where else got one? I don't remember where else, but yeah, I've got a shelf full of them.
So, what do you think? Do you think you'll ever customize another car, or is this the last
Oh, yeah,
one? Or?
well, I'm working on an old pickup right now that I'm. It'll be not. It won't be a beautiful thing. I want the ugliest truck around, so I'm working on that. I probably can't do that because there's a lot of bad ones. This one will probably stay in the family. My grandsons like it. My son like it. So it'll probably stay in the family and pass down.
Very good. So you said you wanted the ugliest truck in the competition. I've been to a couple of car shows where they have, all the we'll call it patina of the rust.
Yeah, mine isn't going to have that, so that's why I won't.
Oh.
It'll just be in a flat black paint or primer, more or less.
Sure.
But it's gonna be an old Willys truck mounted on an S10 frame and motor and running gear. So it's gonna be an everyday driver too.
No, very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Don't shoot me doing this.
Okay.
Or really shoot me. One of the two.
One of the two.
Come on, where are you?